All right. Oh hell, I wasn't on mute all that time. Okay, I do apologize for that. Okay, here I am. Ooh, all the way down. I'm sitting on the floor. Sitting on the floor. Here I is. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this lovely sit down and chat and get to know. I'm nervous as hell, so I was taking the time to get our dog, and we are still here. Okay. All right, let's see who is here. I do apologize for being tardy for the party. I was trying to figure out what reason I was going to give, or I was going to tell the truth, or if I was just going to come up with something. And I said, you know what? Today is truth day. We we read with just keep it honest. We read with keep it truthful. So I decided to be honest. Time got away from the kid because she was watching SWAT. Okay, she was watching the show SWAT while she was getting ready, and next thing I know, I came out and I only had literally 20 minutes before the live, and 20 minutes somehow skipped to literally 3 minutes. And yeah. And then Chrome wanted to not be, the faithful Chrome that it usually is. It wanted to, yeah. So you know how things be thinking, when you're in a rush and you're like, okay, let me get everything going. So I had the lights on. I was like, I'm at least get everything started and popping. But Chrome wanted to, if their application not responding, it wanted to, not be, it wanted to give me a hard time today. So I had to restop, shut it down, restart again, and say, okay, we're gonna try this one more again and see how this goes. And here I go. All right, so how are y'all doing today? Okay, that just scared all hell out of me. Okay, how you guys doing today? I hope you are having a great Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday and are having a great start to the week. This is the last Sunday in October. Goodness grief. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but this flew. It just flew by. Now it's like I found myself laying in bed today thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna get my brother for Christmas? Like, I don't know what to do. And then he turns 30 this year. His birthday is December 16th. So I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do for his birthday? Like, I'm just like it really just like hit me. So I'm like, you know what? Anxiety die down. We're not gonna worry about that now. So and then I'm like, what am I gonna do for Thanksgiving? uh I haven't yeah. So I don't really cook for Thanksgiving anymore. So I'm thinking I just want the food already cooked for me. I don't want to have to go anywhere. I just want it just done. It just, I don't know. So we're going to see. All right. And I'm trying to figure out why this keeps falling. I don't know why it does. It's on my nerve. So hopefully it won't fall no more. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's shout out those that are here. Hi, Chu. Welcome. I hope my lighting is good. Hi, it's me, Angie. How are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing me out. Guys, feel free to share out the video and share out the channel. I am trying to build my channel up and get more subscribers and get more, what's it? forgot to close my window. You know, this window right here, right there. I forgot to close it. Forgot to close it so I can't, yeah. So I'm trying to build up my channel. It's time. It's time to get it built up and get it on the map with the rest of the sellers. So yeah, because I want to I have some goals for my channel. I've always had goals for my channel, but I was discouraged, but now I'm trying to build it, and yeah. Okay. Kayla, welcome. I believe you're new to me. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was so what had happened was, since time got away from me, I had to go make me something to eat. Since this is a little chat, I could we can sit and snack and chat, and y'all can hit me with the questions and Lord have you. Hey Renee, welcome. What, back from her cruise? Man, I'm trying to be like her. Homegirl be cruising. Welcome back from the cruise. We stopped at my daughter's house to get our dog, and we are still here. Aw. Is that your house or the picture backdrop? It's whatever you want it to be today. You live in the same place Ella does. No, Ella lives in the same place I do. Ella can't play her grand piano, can you? No, but I play a mean clarinet. It's good to see. Thank you. So guys, start putting your questions in. This is a Q&A, get to know me. I haven't done one of these, I've been on, people's channels where they have, interviewed others, but I haven't been the one in the hot seat. People don't know a lot about me. So it's now's a good time to ask those pressing questions if you ever had them about me, because I probably won't ever do this again. I tend to keep myself close to the vest, and yeah. Hi Jessica, welcome. Thank you for pimping me out, girl. Hi, Francine. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, hustlers. You got to watch a show called Found. It's about a woman uses her kidnapping to find kids taken by others. Yeah, that's the one with Mark in it, right? Hold on. Let me switch my Wi-Fi because I see this thing is already trying to. 1 second, guys. So I might black out for 1 second, but don't go nowhere. So I might black out for 1 second. Let me see. Okay, I'm still live. Bang. Hey. Yeah, that's the one with Mark Paul Gossler in it, right? Yeah. I saw the previews for that. It does look interesting, so I might have to check that out. I like to watch shows after the whole season. See, I like to watch seasons at once. Like, I don't like sitting there watching, one episode, then gotta wait a week for the next episode, because when life starts life, and I forget about the show, and that's I end up having to catch up on it anyway. Hi, Johnny. Hello. Welcome. So, guys, don't forget to put those questions in. As I'm going through the chat, I will answer them. I think I think Hustler hit me with a question. I think. But I can't find it now. So Hustlers, if you could put that question back, I think he put it in the comments, but it won't show me the comment. Thank you. I do try, that's how I lost track of time. Where did you find that movie Hustle? Oh, how you gonna ask Hustlers a question? I'm thinking she got a question for me. I don't think it's a movie, it's a show, it's a series. What are you doing now that you are not on YouTube as much? I am listing my inventory that sparked me coming back to YouTube when I was on Ella's channel. I'm listing my inventory that I've been trying to get listed for a long time. Matter of fact, I got a slew of it right here that I have to take pictures of, so I'm doing that. I am also working my full time, and I'm trying to get back to my weight loss journey. I'm trying to navigate that while going into the office. When I was remote, I was able to have a successful weight loss journey. I had lost over 60 pounds and I was well on my way. But when I had to get that vaccine, and kind of knocked me on my butt, and then I had to go back in the office, and it's and my work environment at work is very, very toxic. It's a very toxic work environment, and it's not the work at all, it's the people. It definitely is the people. And I have never worked in such an environment, so every day is a challenge to try to figure out and navigate that, without letting it take over me and my spirit. I had let it do that um, for a while, and that's why I took a step back from YouTube, and because I was convinced that that was it for me, So, and I was convinced that my channel wasn't possible to grow. I had convinced myself that I was just going to be stuck where I was. So I wanted to, I didn't want to perceive that on camera. I felt defeated pretty much, and I felt hopeless. And I didn't want that to translate on camera. I didn't want to ruin spirits and ruin the vibe on camera. So that's why I took a step back from YouTube. Coming back to YouTube, I never wanted to take a step back from YouTube, to be honest with you. I've always wanted to do YouTube in some way, shape, or form. Coming back to YouTube though, I did not have support. So that's why you see that I'm doing it on my own. And I'm just trying to let people know that I'm out here, and hopefully they will ride with me and will, you know, appreciate me. It will be and would and I will hopefully be able to tell that job to suck a bag of fat ones and leave me and walk away. At least until my loans are forgiven. That's the goal. At least until I'm sticking it out until my loans are forgiven. But until then, I got to get this popping. We got to get this popping and going so I can tell them bye. Miss Angie, I have never encountered anything like I'm encountering now. I mean, I work for someone that literally doesn't care that we have a job. She literally got the job to put us out of a job. I've I've never in life, and I it's and then the director is condescending narcissist. Like it's like literally the it's like literally the Titanic. Have you seen me on OnlyFans? Wait a minute, hustler. Hold on. Hold on, sir. Let's bring it back about 5 steps. let's go back. Let's go back 5 beats. you know, let's let's Roger Rabbit that back a little bit. Have you seen the kid on OnlyFans? Because if you seen the kid on OnlyFans, the kid needs a cut because I'm not on OnlyFans. Although I think if I get rid of this muffin top, I might give it a go because these pandas by themselves can break in some money. These pandas by themselves can So if I get rid of this muffin top, I'll give it a go. Hey, where the money resides, baby. Oh my gosh. What do you do for a living? I work for the city government, but I don't get too much in can y'all hear me? Because I see YouTube literally just blacked out. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, this is why I always put YouTube on too, so I can keep an eye on that. So I see I'm frozen on the YouTube side. So you guys can hear me. Can't blame StreamYard for this one. Okay, so y'all can hear me. You just can't see me. What in the world? Because StreamYard's not freezing. I switched over to my main Wi-Fi so that we good. What in the world? But you can't see me. I feel like John Cena. You can't see me. What is going? Okay, you know what? What in the world? That sucks. And guys, please, please, please don't forget to like the video. Like it, like it, like it. Oh my god, it literally is spinning. Okay, let me see. Let's see. OMG, what is going on? Why are you spinning? I'm so sorry, guys. You see me too? Okay, so you can see me, but I'm not seeing myself. What? I'm seeing myself. Time keeps on slipping. Let me see. At least I come up on all the. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Okay, I see myself now, but I don't see myself on my phone. Anywho, so I work for the local government. I try to not talk about give the specifics of where I work because of the fact that I try to do a separation of church and state. Because I don't want no problems, you know what I mean? They do pay my bills and stuff. So I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues with them. Because as I said, some people have gotten fired. I don't want them to say, "Oh, well, you said this about that." So I keep everything, my YouTube business, everything is completely separate from what I do for a living. Like you would never believe. But the industry that I'm in is retirement. So that's the industry that I'm in. And everything. Have you worked there a lot of years? It will be 9 years in December. It would be 9 years in December, and I've been in the industry for 16 years. Hi, Ella. Welcome. Ooh, okay. So why YouTube is delayed? Okay. Yeah, one. Hi, Jeff. Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this whole YouTube and situation with. Oh, Angie, why you not blue? Try to figure out this whole YouTube situation. Let's see. Why you not blue? Okay, but I was like, I should be able to make you blue from here. What the hell else? Mm. See, nice blue, just as blue. Give me 1 second. See, I'm glad I did pull it up. I didn't realize she wasn't blue. What the hell? One second, y'all. I'm trying to go in here so I can. You missed buying my makeup. I was selling makeup the other day, Angie. Ooh. I was selling makeup the other day, Angie. There we go. There we go. You should be blue now. Oh, don't worry. My next sale is. So, hey, Angie, turn the notifications on. Turn the notifications on. My next sale will be. I hate this new YouTube. I don't know where stuff is. All right, fine. Fine. Let's go this way. Because I don't know what's wrong with YouTube now. It picks when I go live. Oh, Angie, you just subscribed. You know what, Angie? That's okay. You know me from Ella, so I'll let you ride with that. I'll let you go with that. But at least you subscribed. Okay. Make sure you turn on your notifications. My next live sale will be next Sunday. It's next Sunday, November 5th. Yeah. Right after the marathon. Yep. Right after the marathon, November 5th at 2 p.m. November 5th at 2 p.m. So make sure you check that out. And then I'll be back on Friday. I'm doing Friday night, November 10th at 8 p.m. So make sure you check that out. I'm trying to figure out, see where I get in at, see where it'd be a good time for me so I won't have to keep trying to squeeze in during the popular times. So, but yeah, I was selling a little bit of makeup. I was wondering why you wasn't in it. I said, where is Angie? Have you ever been locked up for something you didn't do? I've never been locked up, love. Never been locked up, never had the cuffs and that. Because I work for working for any form of the government, you wouldn't be able to have any kind of prize at all. So no, never been locked up. There it is. There you are. Now you is blue. All right, guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video and get those questions in so that we can so that you can ask those pressing questions. Let me eat me some banana. I'm gonna try this banana bread that I got from my local market. It's my first time trying it. Bye, Jessica. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, I'm happy to oblige. No. I wish I had a significant other. It's very, very lonely here in the nicey land. I wish I had a significant. Well, I can't say a significant other because you can have a significant other that isn't, good, but I want a significant other that is my partner and my not only my partner and mate, but also my, someone that would actually take care of me in the way that I need to be taken care of. Because, what people don't realize is that once you reach a certain age and you're single, you gotta start looking at it differently. You gotta start viewing what you want differently. As we get older, we start getting challenged with like health things and all that. And, you want to make sure that the person that you are with is someone that will take care of you. If something happens, even if it's not health, if it's financial, if it's mental, if you have that, if you cannot show up for yourself, you need someone to pour into you and bring you up, or at least show up, be like, that's right, you can be down today because I'm gonna make sure that we're okay. That's what I'm looking for, and what I find is that the guys in my generational pool, they don't know to be that because unfortunately they were raised by women being that. So they haven't seen men be that. They haven't experienced men being that. So it's difficult to want a guy to be that, and they don't know how to be that because they only know women being that, so. And then, Love and Hip Hop and all this other reality mess them pretty much killed, and the way these women just are so desperate, they make it so that men don't have to even do nothing but breathe. And like, what? Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate that. Actually, no, I don't. I don't. Ever since COVID, I'm a homebody. I'm a Cancer. So I've always been a homebody anyway. But ever since COVID, no. Mm-mm. And that's another reason why I was a little tardy too, because I got my booster and my flu shot on Thursday. And so my lymph node is driving me nuts. It's swollen right here. But anywho, it used to, because I had to let go of these. Well, let me read the question. Does age matter in a relationship? Years ago, for me, it did. I did not want to repeat the history that my parents had. My mother and father were 10 years apart, and they just were two people that should not have been together. And I didn't want to repeat that. So I didn't want to be with anyone older like that. But I had to learn that not all relationships are like that. And it just took me a long time to learn that. But again, I had to learn that. I had to come to grips with that. So now I'm like, yeah, no, age isn't really. Now, don't get me wrong. I really don't want someone that is like 20 or 30 years older than me, because of the fact that I've been taking care of people all my life, so I don't want to be at having to take care of you. Like it's no Anna Nicole syndrome for me. But and I'm not. I don't see myself going younger, only because the guys younger just. Oh, so yeah. Yeah. Oh, your hubby's a Cancer. I bet you he is the bomb. For 10 years apart, they were not compatible, but it wasn't because of age. Yeah, it yeah, that's why I said I had to figure out what it was. It wasn't because of age difference with them either. It really was because they both were two people that just should not have been together. My mother was an Aquarius, and she was just, her upbringing was just really, yeah. And then my father was a Libra, and he just he had a lot of selfish tendencies. So when you're self absorbed. It's like, how can you have a successful relationship with someone who really is just so into this self? So, but somewhere they were good, just that they shouldn't have stayed together. So, and that's that. What got me into wrestling? China. The wrestler China got me into wrestling. Um, I was I was in high school, and early high school, and I was sitting in the living room, and we was poor, so we didn't have no grand big TV. We had this little small 13-inch TV, and my the show that I typically would watch didn't come on that night. It was canceled for whatever. Maybe it was canceled for a game, a football game, or something. So I was channel surfing, trying to find something to watch, entertaining, just to entertain me, because I didn't know. And I think yeah, that's what it was. The show that I typically would watch didn't come on. It was canceled for that night for whatever reason. And so I was channel surfing, trying to find something, and I just stumbled upon this woman kicking this guy's ass, and it is on TV. And I was like, I said, "Yo, they could show this back in the day. They would commercial there. They would X that out, like you can. But it was legal, and I was like, and I just sat there and watched the whole thing, and then all these muscle fine men and all beating up on each other. And back then that was before the attitude era. Was it before it? Or maybe it was right at the beginning of it. And so it was like, so they're doing, it's blood. And I was like, and I was hooked. I was like, yo. And I remember asking my mother, like, hold on, this is legal? I was hooked. I was hooked. But what did it for me was Jackie and China, because they was kicking ass, and it was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, wow. I was hooked. So that's what, I don't know what the hell show I was watching, but Monday Night Raw replaced it. Oh, you a Taurus? A Taurus and a Cancer? Wow. Okay. Never would thought that one. Yes, I do. I watch wrestling. Matter of fact, I need to, if I get back into doing the marathon sales and stuff, I'm gonna have to have a little powwow with Rhonda and Robin and Tania, because they keep booking the marathon on the same weekends as the wrestling pay-per-views. And I need for them to move it like a weekend either before or after. Like it's not working for the kid. I have missed the last few, like I'm talking about before I left YouTube. The reason why I didn't do the marathons because they had it on the weekend of a wrestling thing. And I'm like, hold the hell, look, I can't listen. We're gonna have to work with y'all in this schedule. Like, I'm gonna need for y'all to either put it out of the weekend before. I mean, I'll work with you. I'll help you be like, oh, nah, because what's McCall is that weekend. You're gonna have to either do it the weekend before or the weekend after. You know what I mean? But they keep doing it that first weekend, and then the wrestling joint the first weekend. I'm like, and I want to watch the marathon too. See, that's where the scale's so balanced, because I want to watch it. I'm like, I can't watch that. Well, actually, I could watch both, but I won't. One or the other ain't gonna get my whole focus, and it's just not right. It's not right. Not right. Yeah. We're gonna have to, be like, I'm gonna need for y'all to, yeah. Do you have any hobbies? Reselling. Reselling is my hobby, and sleeping. I love to sleep. I was deprived of sleeping as a kid, so whenever I get a chance to sleep and do all that, that's yeah. I don't like grocery shopping. Um, I think a lot of that has to do with because I had to take care of my mother and my brother. Just when I now go into the grocery store, it's like an anxiety attack. Like I literally write me a list. I have to stay focused on that. So it's like if I don't, so um that that's why I say it has to be reselling, because I really don't have much time for anything else. Like I don't really have time to do anything else, because even if I want to think to do something else, it's like other than wrestling, like I would love to have a wrestling channel, but I none of my OGs are in here. My OGs, if you was a OG when I first started my channel, I used to do live listing while watching wrestling, and YouTube used to ding the hell out of me. Talking about, oh no, you can't do that. You're not authorized to do that. You didn't pay to do that. And I was like, what are you talking about? I paid for the cable service. This is on my time. What are you talking about? So I would literally be listening and have the wrestling on, and I'm telling people play by play. Like I wanted to combine my two loves. But they shut me down real nicely. And yeah, I would love to have I watch some wrestling things, but I don't see women. I can't find the women who do it. Like I want to be one of those women who do it. And ironically, I would love to meet a guy who like wrestling like I do. Like some of the guys that I meet, they don't like wrestling. And it's so funny when we're talking, like you go through that talking phase. The wrestler that they always bring up is freaking Hulk Hogan. I can't stand Hogan. Like you can bring up anybody. You can bring up The Rock. You can bring up Warrior, but you choose to bring up the most freaking commercialized wrestler of them all, which is Hogan, and I can't stand Hogan. I can't stand it. And that's their way of trying to relate. And I'm like, but you don't watch wrestling, so why are you trying? I'm like, wrestling has millions and millions of fans. I have yet to stumble upon a single guy that has one. Oh my gosh. They put China in Wrestling Hall of Fame. No, they didn't. China isn't in there alone. She's in there under D-Generation X. She doesn't have her own ring, which I think is 130,000% wrong. They won't give her her own Hall of Fame. That's what the battle is. And they won't do it. They say they won't do it because of her porn career. but it's really because of the things that she has said about. It's really because of her history with Vince and Hunter that they won't do it. So she's in there, yes, but she's not in there her own merit, and she deserves to have her own ring. And honestly, if they hadn't did what they did to her, and I don't like how they rewrote her story, because honestly, I stopped watching wrestling because of how they did her back in 2001. I stopped watching wrestling. So, because of how they did her, I didn't like that they fired her and only suspended X-Pac. I didn't like that. But then when you watch her history, when you watch, the thing, they rewrote it. They changed the timeline. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm not losing it because I remember when I stopped watching wrestling. But, it is what it is. But she deserves a ring of her own. And they said that they won't give her a ring because when you Google her porn career comes up. And I was like, so what? A lot of y'all got some crazy mess with y'all too. But X-Pac has, I believe he has 2 rings. I don't know if he has one on his own, but he has one with NWO and he has one with D-Generation X. I think I'm almost certain he has one of his own. So he's in there on his own, but yet she's not. And I think that's completely disrespectful and wrong. Have you ever lived in another state? Yes, I lived in Michigan for about 2 years, and I lived in Delaware for 4 years. Hey, JK, how are you? Welcome. You can't show their videos because they own copyright. Right? Me too, not a fan of him. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hogan. Yeah, you can't but see the thing is how I was doing it. I had it as a double screen. I had the show going on one side, I had it, but I'm like, I wasn't broadcasting from their sites. I was broadcasting from the cable site that I pay for. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't care how they feel about it, how WWE feel about it. Once you allow the cable affiliate to stream your stuff, what the customers do with it after that, you cannot regulate. You know what I mean? But whatever. We're not out there. They did off camera with the family. She has 2 rings. No. No. Can you send me that? They must have did that recently. I would love to see that because in the last biography of her, which was recent, they did it was like the other side of the ring or something whatever about China. It was done this year. It might have been done in 2022, but it aired this year. But it was done recently, and I remember it was Dallas Page, and he was like, she deserves a ring. She deserves a ring. So that must have been done recently. If you could find that information, you could email it to me. My email is in the description box. And it's my name, the Nicely Seller at gmail.com. I believe I have it in right there. So you can find that and email it to me. I would really appreciate it because I remember at the end of that show, one of the questions was asked, how do you feel about her not being in the Hall of Fame? Well, I have half, siblings, but I don't have no relationship with them. So I only have one younger brother and he's special needs. So that's my little part. So in the eyes of the in the eyes of the city, that is my child because I am his legal guardian. But yeah, I only have one brother who I sometimes envy because he just has no idea the struggles. No idea what the struggles are. Oh, this is going good, guys. I really was expecting some painful questions, like some stuff, like some drama stuff. I was gonna be like, "Ooh, well, you want me to talk about it?" So this is going good because I was expecting some drama. Mm, this stuff is okay. Maybe because I got the N. This, you know what? It's not. It's not AK Bread Co. I don't know what happened to my girl, but I used to love her banana bread. Jeez Louise, it ain't got nothing on her. Mm. Mhm. And um, unfortunately, when once you're a caregiver, taking care of people who literally, or once you care for someone who is like that, and you take care, like your hands on with someone really like that, when you meet people who act like they can't comprehend or do the basic stuff, it really just brings out a side of me that mm, it brings out a bad side of me because I'm like, and I'm trying to keep the PC on here, but I'm like, mother, that, like, I get real like, because like, if my brother can do it, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm like, if he can do it, then what is your excuse? So mm, and I work with people. Oh, okay, come back, Missy, come back. I need to put on some aromatherapy right now. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, that's what it was. It's on you. You know what? It's on YouTube. I'm glad they don't own it because they was able. Well, the one thing is the timeline was weird, but if they don't own it, then the people, because all the wrestlers were on there, including Hunter. So um, it's on you. On. I watched it on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube. So it's on YouTube. Yep. I watched it on YouTube a few months back. I want to say back in August. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, it was Dallas Page and it was some other people. They was like, yeah, she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So she was not in the Hall of Fame. So if they did, that had to be after that was shot. That had to be recent. And I would love to hear that. And my thing is, Even if you give it to the family, she deserves to have it done on camera. So to me, it's not the same. She deserves to have it done on camera. Like, how they treated her was wrong. How they did her was wrong. How they treated her was wrong. And they tried to skew it. They tried to skew it. That whole thing with the sex tape was X-Pac's fault. That came out in Dark Side. Which was the truth. But yet he only got suspended and she got fired. But what they did because Darkside had to get the information from somewhere. They got it from WWE. WWE said they let her go before that. No. This is how you know the timeline don't make sense. The tape was called few hours in China, some mess like that. If you watch the Dark Side of the Ring, and I hope I'm not spoiling it for you, they mentioned that the WWE took away her name because they gave her that name because her real name is Joni Lori. Oh God, I can't remember her birth name right now. Joni something, and so if you watch it, you're going to see what I'm saying with the timeline like not making sense. If they took away the use of her name, how was she able to use the name for the porn tape? How was she able to use the name for the sex tape if they took it away? It doesn't make sense. The timeline don't make sense in the way that they set it up. That's why I was like, no. They fired her because of the sex tape, and they suspended X-Pac. I remember that too accurately because that's why I stopped watching it. I felt as though that was unfair because one, she was a woman. Two, she was doing well. Three, and they also fired her because of her former relationship with Hunter. Remember, Hunter cheated on her with Stephanie. And she ate that. China ate that because Stephanie is the owner's daughter. I mean, what was she going to do? You know what I mean? So she ate it. She ate it and moved on. But then when that sex tape happened, she told X-Pac wanted to sell it to make more money. Because, back then they really, they didn't have the opportunities of, being able to get all these side things and all that, back then. So, especially with X-Pac was hot back then, but he was cool, he wasn't really, as popular as she was. She said, no, I don't want to do that. That would be a bad look for me. Okay? So, when she found out the tape was live, he told her someone stole it. But it comes out in Dark Side of the Ring, he sold it. And said, this motherfucker lied and said she knew about it. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? This is why I don't like X-Pac. You're saying that now because she's not here to compete you, to defend it, So that's why I'm like, nah, I don't give a damn if they made if they gave her as the damn Hulk diamond as the damn ring. They need to do it on camera. They need to suck it up. They need to do it on camera, just like they did everyone else. Because she deserves it. She deserves a royal entrance into the Hall of Fame as China. Sorry. I'm sorry. That gets under my skin. I'm sorry. That gets out of my skin. I'm so sorry. If that went left and right, I'm so sorry. But that one hits. you know, and I would say it every single time. Yeah, like people who have never taken care of people who are not caregivers, who have never had to be in that position, don't understand, you know, and then also who have never had to take care of someone's special needs will never understand, you know. And I really think, honestly, the government needs to do more for caregivers. You know, they have Social Security set up for those who are disabled. You have Social Security set up for those who reach a certain age, but you don't have nothing set up for those who have to literally stop their life, turn their life, put their life on pause, flip their life upside down to take care of their loved ones. You know, a lot of times when these rules and laws were made, their loved one, those people who made those laws, their loved ones they didn't meet because they had passed on before they were born or while they were young. And then now the ones that's making the laws, their children are taking care of them. And they don't care. You know, so it's like, wait a minute. Wait, you know. So um hmm. Did I have a good experience when I was in high school? Um, it was okay, but I think I could have took more advantage of it now, looking back, knowing what I know now. Um, Mishap Dollar. I know you ain't heard it in a while. I hope you're still in here. Let me make sure this is right. Bow, 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 bow. Mishap Dollars. Hey, hey, hey. Mishap Dollars. Hey, 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 hey. Mishap Dollars. Hey, 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 hey. Mishap Dollars. Yeah. Welcome, Mishap Dollars. And I got your email. I'm gonna get everything together after this show. Um, did you have a good experience when you was in high school? Um, yes and no. I was a band head in high school. I played the clarinet. I was in a marching band, concert band, you name it. But I do think I didn't take full advantage of high school I probably that looking back on it now, I should have um I was dealing with a lot at home. So a lot of times I wouldn't go to class. I also had a job in high school. So when I say that I'm tired of working, I've been working since I was 13. So when I say I'm tired of working, I'm tired of working. Um uh so if I had another chance to do it though, I would do a lot of things different. Yeah. She said, "Hey, hey, hey! I needed that, yeah, girl." Yes, you're just speaking how you. Yeah, because I just think that first of all, in wrestling, men and women you know get treated differently, but the way they did her, I really know that um she would have had a different kind of life had they treated her right. The things that she did after was because they took away her livelihood. I mean, she dedicated her life to that company, and then you take away her livelihood for something that she had nothing to do with. So it then also tried to take away her name. You know, it's not right. So, Vice Challenge. Outside the ring, WWE fighting them for chopping up footage and lying to people. WWE still in touch with the family even after porn. They tried to help her off drugs. Yeah, I mean, drugs is an addiction, and that comes out too that people try to help her rehab and all that. All that comes out on the dark side of it. It does. It does. But I just don't like the timeline of how they did the timeline of it, because what led her to going those paths was not just money. I mean, well, it was, but it was because she had none else, So Miss Francine saying hi to everybody. I'm different in certain retrospects than I am now. You be like, is that the same person? Oh, really? How so? I know what you mean. I have been working since the age of 14. There has to be a way to work and live life to the full. And I'm trying to figure that out, Miss Francine. That's where I am. I know they say it's 24 hours in a day, and I know I'm not utilizing that time right, but also I don't have no one to actually guide me through what and how I should do it. Like, that's the one thing that sucks, is that I don't have any elders. Like, my father's gone, my mother's gone. Well, my father was gone. Okay, my mother's gone, my grandmother's gone, my grandfather's gone. Like, all my elders are gone. So I'm literally navigating life on my own here, just trying to make it do what it do. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? Welcome. That is why I tell my son, save money, work hard, so in your later years you will not be struggling so much. I regret not listening to my parents for no reason. Well, I would say this about saving money. My mother always saved money. I mean, she just did not spend money except on groceries. But the way she saved was not right. She didn't save in the right way. So that's why I said any kid growing up now, there is no way you can fail. I'm sorry. I'm trying to straighten this out because it's showing a little too much. Let me make sure I ain't trying to show y'all my shoulda, coulda, and woulda. I don't want no beef with you two. Not today. That's why I'm not playing no music. Cause y'all know I'll put the music on and say, hey, I'm not monetized. You don't want to put no music on? Monetize. But no, it was because I was late. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was because I was late. That's why the music ain't on. But we did all the grunt work. Any kid now should be able to make straight A's, to be able to flourish and everything, because we did all the grunt work. All the stuff that you go to find the map and all that, we've done it. They just put it out there for you to get. But what I like now, growing up, we was told, those big goals was like, oh, you got to be a billion gazillionaire to get it. No, now you can really get it. There's really a chance at it, and it's like you could start now. I was talking to a coworker. He's going through some issues with, no, not he. I'm sorry. I was talking to a coworker, his mother. I was talking to the coworker. I work with his mother, and she was telling me about her son. He's in college. Ooh, wise man. Oh my God, he's going to do some great things. I feel it in my spirit. He's going to do some great things. I told her, I said, he's going to take care of you, baby. He is going to take care of you. He's in a community thing, and the president of the group let him go because she didn't like that he didn't like a musical artist that she don't like. But he does all the work. So I told her to tell him, don't let that discourage you. Because he wasn't in it for just being in a group. He was in it because he wanted to do something for his community. I said, tell him that's okay. Sometimes you're put in positions to show you what you're able to do. And you don't need to stay in it to do it. If he really wants to continue on, if he really wants to do it, tell him to go and create his own. Because he has the knowledge, he has the resources, he has the Rolodex to do it. So if he really wants to carry it on and do it, and then have her begging him to be a part of his group. Because what he was trying to show the children was something beyond what the immature artists that's out now are doing. That there's more to that, and you don't have to just follow that. And she didn't agree. And I said, don't let that. Don't. So it's so I said that to say, if he's saving, tell him to save in a way that money is making money. And now's the time to do it when you young and all that, and you still with mommy and daddy paying your bill. Because then once you go out on your own, it hit different. Mm-hmm. I hear you. Once I left my house at 20, I pretty much had to learn much more how to live on my own, something my parents might have been able to teach that wasn't already taught, but more so I did on my own with my then first hubby. Hey, at least you had a first hubby. I'm trying to get a first hubby. How you doing this? Oh, she's speaking to Joyce. Miss Joyce. Go to A&E website. You see the documentary on China. Also, WWE Hidden Treasure show where they're looking for. Oh yeah, I know. I know. That's why I say I saw it on YouTube. A lot of that stuff is on YouTube. Being on my own was even more of an eye opener than before I was. It strengthened me much more to what and who I am now. Sometimes you can tell your children about the ways of the world because you've seen it before. They don't believe, they don't believe you because they think you're outdated. But once they go through something, they want your advice. I tell them my advice has a price now. I tell them my advice has a price now. When I offered it for free, you didn't want it, nor did you listen to it. That is honestly, that's my generation, and that's my generation and older. I'm telling you, because honestly, you know what? To be honest, it's because of the way I deliver it. It is. It's the way I delivered it to us. You tell it to us in a way of chastising us. And it's like, what do you know? You know what I mean? Like, times are different, And the way that you also say it is like, you know, you say it in an outdated way that I'm like, that is like not how it is now. You know how it is. So you got to get creative with how you deliver it. You know, you have to relate it to how it is now. And you have to relate it to the situation. So that it's like, well, how did you know? How do you know that? Be like, because I went through it. Be like, oh, well, how? What's the outcome? You know what I mean? Like you gotta relate it. As opposed to saying, well, you can't say it in a chat time. We don't want to hear the chat time. We don't want to be punished. We don't want to be condemned. We don't want to be told to do it. It got to be related. You know. Yeah, the delivery was not presented. Yeah, that delivery got to be, in a way that's like, how did you know? Tell me more. Like, just like gossip. You know what I mean? Just like gossip. Like, what? For real? We want to hear all the, but when when it's like, well, I told you that, it's like, no, hubbies are too much trouble. Hubby's not too much trouble. I'd rather be single knowing what I know more than I do now. Find a man that's cool, calm, and collected. Mainly repeat you like the woman you are expected. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You know what? You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I need. I need a mirror. I need a man that is a mirror of me. I thought opposite, but no, he needs to have the same, like I need that second. You know what I mean? Like if I'm like, okay, this guy get done, this guy get done, this guy get done. I need him to be like, oh, I know, because I've already done that. So all you gotta do is this. I'm like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, not just sitting there like, yeah, well, yeah, I guess you gotta get to it. What the fuck? I need that mirror. You know what I mean? Like that. But the only thing that I need the guy to do, because I'm a five, I already know that I'm the okay, I know I'm the storm. All right. I know I'm not, So I need him to be like the bring me in, like, whoa. I need him to kind of stand in front, to shield the storm. I need him to be like, whoa, calm down. Like I need him to be the calm because I got the storm on lock. To be the calm. For real. But everything else, oh my God, that's exactly what I need. Like, y'all, what was it? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I literally, it's like I look around and be like, damn, if I had a sister or someone that could just get this done, because I have to do everything, and then not only do you have to do everything, you got to remember, I'm like, damn, I really wish I just had a second that could just, that could just be like, oh, no, that's already done. Okay, well, what about it? Like, yep, that too. I saw the water was low, so I went and got that. I saw this. I saw the veg. Just the little stuff. He ain't gotta be interested in the reselling and all that. He just the other shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I already went out to the market for real. I was sitting here trying to figure out what I was gonna go to the market. Oh yeah, I went and got the veggies. I went and got this. I went and got that. Already made out the meal plan. So this is how for real. So you focus on. Man, my shit gonna end up being a robot. We just didn't have the technology, but we fear that these same personalities and same spirits would affect their journey through life. Well, history repeats itself. History repeats itself. And the one thing is, with your children, they're not just all just one portion. There are a combination of you and your significant other. So, and how they was brought up with the combination of your what you brought to the table and what your significant other brought to the table. So you seeing how they handle it is kind of like seeing the results of what you have instilled in them, as your parents did with you, seeing the results of how, you handle it, whatever. So, sometimes you got to just take the step back. If you know that you've done everything, you got to just take the step back and just be there to just make sure that they know that they have a net at the very bottom if they fall. Because that's something that some parents don't do. Like, they get so frustrated that the children are not doing what they tell them, that they don't let them know it's okay. Sometimes we have to make that mistake. You can see it. You see it, you know it, but you went through it. So they like, sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to just let them do it. They not going, and they might pivot. If you let them do it, sometimes they pivot and be like, oh, they was listening. But the best thing to do is to let them know that they have that. You know how when, what is it? I think it's tight walkers, when they walk in that rope and then it's that net all the way at the bottom. And it feels like as they falling, there is nothing there. But then next thing you know, boom, it's that safety net at the bottom. Just let them know you will always be that safety net. Okay? Now, you ain't going to be their Captain Saberho. Now, make sure you make the distinct difference. Meaning, you ain't gonna keep screwing up and then I have to come and clean it up. No, I'm not your housekeeper. I'm not your Captain Saber. You know that you would never let them hit that bottom. So, yeah. And that's something that I didn't have with my parents. My parents just didn't. Yeah. Wow. 36 years. Damn, B, I'm 39. Damn. Wow. People don't say marriage like that no more. God. Wow. Wow. God. Wowzers. That is awesome. I would love to have that. I would love to have that, Miss Angie. Just that's someone that I'm with for you. Oh my God. I've always wanted that. Mm. Yes, that's one of the hugest problems, being told what to do among other. Yeah. That's why I say it's all about that, because especially if they're grown, yeah, you should be, telling them how you would, like a coworker, or telling them how you would a friend, you know, because now, yeah, we ain't gonna listen to you, telling us, Mm-mm. Second, and it's some journey. It's me, Angie. I hear you on that totally. You need the yin to your yang. But wouldn't that be opposite? when you look at the yin and the yang, the circles, the thing is upside down. So I would think it'd be the opposite. Failure is the biggest lesson to learn from. Facts. Yes, history does repeat itself, and parents understand that, but I guess we don't want them to go through what we went through. Nowadays, you just have to let them ask for your assistance. Yep. Let them ask and make sure you're not delivering it in a way that you're telling them. You know, you let them ask for it and just say, just give them an answer, and just, because honestly, there comes a time when we are like, yeah, we want to, we're reminiscing and be like, damn, hold on. Mom was telling me, and hmm, Mom did say that, so and you would be amazed. Hey, I'm sure y'all have done it. And we'd be like, dang, I remember, you know what? Mom used to say, and my mom used to always tell me, or my father used to always tell me. Like, honestly, my father used to tell me these little gems, but this is when I was literally so small. I don't know what the hell this stuff meant. And the way he would say it was so, I would take it literally. For instance, I would never forget this. Like, he used to always say, don't y'all judge me. Don't y'all judge me. He used to say, don't poop where you sleep and don't poop where you work. Of course, he didn't say poop. He used the S word, but I'm trying to keep it clean. And I was like, now, literally, I'm in single digit age. Okay? So I don't know what he means by this. I'm not getting what he means by this. And I'm like, but what if you really gotta go to the bathroom? Yeah. Don't judge me. Okay. Don't you judge me. Okay. I am in single digit age. Okay. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay. So it wasn't until I was an adult. Okay. It wasn't until I mean, an adult though. I'm talking about like 30s, early 30s, that I understood what that meant. Once I really started seeing things happening and hearing things happening in the workplace, that I was like, and watching movies and shows and stuff, I was like, oh, yeah, that's what my dad. Hey, don't judge me. Don't. Hey, whatever. I didn't have a safety net. Yeah, tell me about it. Growing up, but I made sure I gave my children. That one. Yeah, that's, you know what. That's all that matters, is that you. And I wish my parents had did the same for me, but it didn't. Yes, I was throwing pearls out to my children all the time. All they had to do is pick them up and put it in the purse. Just put it right there in the pocket. Just put it in the pocket. Don't on me and think you are going to use my hair to wipe your. Don't shit on me and think you're going to use my hair to wipe your. Well, hell, that's that, that's what I heard. That's what it is. Yeah. But I heard that one. Oh my gosh. You liars and wipe your right. I hear that. Oh, I get it. I had to read it a couple of times to get it. And then think you gonna use me. Wow. Wow. You don't shit on me. And then think you gonna use me after the like I'm gonna be on your oh I get it. I get it. That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was like. Like, so how would the that's why I was thinking the after effect. I'm like, oh, in other words, like we're cool. And you still think you gonna, no. Mm-mm. Oh, I like that one. Yes, I can relate that to work. I really can. I like it. I love it. I should get that on a shirt and put it up on my damn desk. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hit home. That hit. That hit. Mm-hmm. I like that one. That hit. That hit Miss Angie. That hit. Mm-hmm. That one hit. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all are hitting the thumbs up. We are going to be wrapping it up here soon. I still have not figured out uh how to do a giveaway or whatever yet. So, but hopefully by Sunday I had that down though. I hope I had that down though. So bear with me. So, any other questions, y'all? Oh my, this has been. I really was nervous. I really had prepared myself for some hard questions. I actually was gonna wear a completely different outfit. I said, I'm gonna wear a camel outfit because I'm about to go into war. It's gonna be a war here. But y'all, okay. Y'all been taking y'all been easy on the kid. I'm trying to find a link real quick. Put it out there. Yeah. Well, I can use this one, I think. Let's see. Oh, okay. So they have it out there. Okay, cool. I just use this one now. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Have enjoyed it very much. Thank you. Bye for now, Missy. See you again. Got to get somewhere. All right, Miss Francine. Make sure you turn your notifications on. We'll be wrapping up here soon. So no more questions for the kid, y'all. No more questions. I mean, I expected some hard questions. Like, you know. Missy, I love your realness. I pray more people click on your video to see how a real person handles it. Oh, thank you, Miss Half Dollars. I really hope to grow my channel. I really want to succeed with my channel as I wanted to do when I started my channel. So I really hope to get it to where I want to get it to so that I can expand my channel and expand it to other arenas and just, be able to kiss this good old corporate world goodbye. Matter of fact, I mean, people call it corporate, but it's not corporate. It really is government, and I just want no parts of it anymore. It's not what it's all cracked up to be with the people that they have at the helm. All right, so if there are no other questions, I guess we're gonna call it. I do appreciate everyone coming in, thumbs it up, sharing the video. I'm going to drop the link to the marathon announcement, and then from there you can because I don't think they had the thumbnails out for the marathon yet. I'm not on it. I'm not selling on it. I came back after the announcement. So I came back after the announcement. But I do still support those girls because they've always been supportive to me. So I make sure you guys tune into the marathon because hey, a sister get paid this week. So I plan to partake. Well, actually, I'll probably be one. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all because we cool. We cool. So wrestling, Crown Jewel is this weekend, but it's in the afternoon, which I prefer. I prefer it in the afternoon than at night. So I'll probably be watching it, watching the marathon Friday early afternoon, and then because I gotta watch SmackDown that night, and then I'll be watching it probably after Crown Jewel. I'm not gonna even hold y'all on it. So that's something I gotta get with those girls and say, hey, look, we gotta figure out this. We gotta figure out this schedule. Hold on, we got some. Wait a minute. You are straight to the point without all the fluff. I mean, I try to be. There are too many channels with foolishness. I'm done with that. Oh, thank you. What's your hidden pleasure? Handcuffs, role playing, tied up. Wait a minute, hustlers. What you? Um. I haven't tried handcuffs, so I've only tried tied up. So I can't say what I haven't tried, but it's not that I wouldn't try them. I just haven't tried them. But all those sound fun to me. Clyde broke again because Mona reverse payments back to the straw. Wait a minute. I don't think that's what your initial name was. How are you? I need your email address, Clyde. Thank you so much. Yes, catch it. I like all that hustle. I hear that. I like all that too. Let me be honest with you, Anywho, it's no holds barred with me, my. If I cap on. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, we are going to wrap this up. Thank you guys again. I am back on Sunday, November 5th, after the marathon. Okay? After the marathon. So it's going to be marathon spending weekend. Okay? I didn't do a sale today because uh, in my history, most folks don't spend before the marathon. Like right at the week of the marathon, it's like no one buys anything until the marathon. It's like everyone is holding. So I was like, you know what? Now would be a good time to do that, get to know, you know. So that's why I didn't do it till today, but I still wanted to do it live. So I'm back next Sunday at 2:00 for my live sale, and then I am back that Friday. I'm gonna try Friday night, which is November 10th. It is before Veterans Day, so that's why I'm able to swing that because I'm off that Friday. But also I would love to do it earlier in the day, but I saw that other sales are going on earlier that day, so I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. So I'll be back 8:00 p.m. Yes, during SmackDown. But that's okay, because that gives me something to watch on Saturday. And then yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate and love you all. And I will see y'all in the next live. Thank you so much. Have a great, amazing week. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next live. Bye.